Gotcha. And well, I'm glad that you broke it into acting. Is this something that you've always wanted to do?
You know what? It's something that I've been always offered little acting roles here and there, and I've done like The Fall Guy years ago and things like that, and Counter-Strike things in Europe, but I've dabbled in it, but now I've been getting so many offers. I'm very serious about it now. I like it. That was so much fun. I love it.
We here at the show, we follow you on Twitter, and you've been tweeting a lot about Whitney.
Yes, you're right. I have. I certainly have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's just a tragedy. Isn't it so sad, guys? We've lost an incredible singer. I mean, this girl, her voice was like an instrument, wasn't it? It moved you, and you felt so just that good energy when you would hear her singing. And to know that she's no longer with us is just so sad, and I'm so hurt by it. As she said, I would tweet all the time and tell people to pray for Bobbi Kristina because she has no one really, which is really sad. This girl was so close to her mother, and now she's out there all alone. So I think it's important for us to send love and light to her and guide her in the proper direction because we don't want her to go off on the wrong track, like a lot of other people are doing, actually.
The verdict for Conrad Murray came in, and he's in jail for 4 years. How are you feeling about the verdict?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I think the verdict was right. I wish, and I don't mean this in a rude or mean way, but I wish, you know, Michael, we can't bring him back. And I wish that he could spend more time. And I know that he's appealing this. And it's supposed to be tomorrow. I believe they're having a little sentence tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be able to be there, but I would have loved to have been there because I think he's where he belongs. You don't do things like this. This is something that...
You think that he needs more time in jail?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So now, Michael's kids, I know Paris was on Ellen, and we see the kids all the time looking like doing, you know, normal kids doing what kids do. How are they doing?
They're doing great. Kids are so resilient. They're wonderful. They're great kids, and they're enjoying life. They're doing everything that, I shouldn't say everything, but they're doing a lot of things that their dad kept them really private, and I understood that.
Yeah. Well, you know, if Michael was alive, would he want them to be so out here at this particular point?
They were out there when they were with Michael, but they weren't out there with him personally. When he would have them with him, he would mask them because he didn't want people to know who they were. But when they were with other people, they were normal. And that's what you guys didn't know because people didn't know who they were.
We didn't know that there was something going around about doing a possible reality show. Somewhere in your family involving the kids.
No, I haven't heard that at all.
Okay.
No, absolutely not. And that wouldn't happen, actually.
Good.
No, that would not happen.
So Latoya, do you know that your father is selling Jackson perfume at a kiosk in a Vegas mall for $70?
Well, first of all, let's say this. My father this is a cologne line that he has on, and I am so upset with you, by the way.
Why?
Because I heard your show, what you said about my father. Guys, my father he'll be 84 years old.
No!
He'll be 84 years old.
Have you smelled it?
Oh, yes. I smelled it. I like the unisex, actually. My father
Don't be mad at me. Listen. You know Vegas, and... Oh, stop it. No, they're trying to start something. Look, you know in Vegas,
because
they have...
Joe, you have to remember something. What you guys have... let me get this straight right now. We wouldn't have a Michael if there wasn't for Joseph Jackson. He gave Michael to us. He gave him to us, and this is wonderful. So when you said, Joe Jackson, this is Michael Jackson. How could you do this? That's his father. That's his son.
But to sell it in a kiosk in Vegas, let me just tell you the setup. And don't be mad at me. All I'm saying is that I'm in Jersey minding my own business. And then we got word that in the famous, there's called a famous fashion mall or something in Vegas. There's a kiosk set up in the middle. Have you seen the kiosk?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, look, there it is. There's the kiosk, and your dad sits there on a folding chair all day, and I'm just feeling like if it is a Jackson thing, then you would just think that it would be bigger.
He did have a big opening, and I guess the next day he decided to go out and sit there. After all, come on, he's 84 years old.
I get it. But look, my dad is 81 too, and
But you know what? Let me say this to you. If your dad, because I saw your lovely mom and dad on the show, they're so cute.
My dad's 81.
And you adore them. And so if your dad wanted to do a cologne, he was doing one anyway, and then he named it Legend after you. If you had, God forbid, passed, you know, you would say, Dad, that's okay. I don't mind. Michael wouldn't have minded at all. He really wouldn't.
Daddy, I would mind.
No, she wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Daddy.
I told him, Daddy. Did you get married?
No, I'm not married. No.
Okay.
I feel you can wear rings wherever you want.
Wherever you want, okay.
Wherever you want.
Let's talk about Janet, because there's a rumor that you call Janet Jan?
Jan, yes.
Jan. So there's a rumor that Janet might be the new judge on X Factor. Has she talked to you about it?
No, there are lots of rumors, as you know. They said I was going to be. They said so many people. So I don't know what's going on, to be honest with you. I think that anybody in the Jackson family could make a good judge on the X Factor. I really believe that, because the family knows the business, knows the music. Yeah, because you said, oh, LaToya would make a great judge, but LaToya doesn't know music. Now, what makes you think LaToya
I know that you know music. I just said that you weren't able to maybe hit the notes that a lot of people... But you could give us all this, and that's entertaining.
And I definitely would. What you don't know is that in '84... See, I'm catching her. Yeah? In 1984, I wrote a song that was nominated for a Grammy.
Oh.
For Jimmy Cliff, Reggae Nights. Have you heard the Reggae Nights?
No.
Yeah, it was the biggest song. No, really, it really was. All over in Europe, actually. Reggae Nights. And then in '85, I won for a Cliffhanger. His album. I won a Grammy.
Who knew? Up next, LaToya is going to discuss some of the things in her new book, like about how she was used to smuggle drugs and jewelry for the mob. It's really interesting. Keep it here. LaToya Jackson, and you know, Simon, if you're watching this, honestly, and I told you this before on Hot Topics, and now that she's here, observer, this needs to be your next judge on X Factor.
I agree.
And I'm going to tell you, because I didn't get a chance to tell you why I think you and not Janet in the last segment, but I've talked to you guys about this. I think that Janet and you are both good judges of music. Your whole family's a musical family, but Janet's personality is too settled, and we need a little cuckoo in the best way, along with our judge. Along with our judge. Would you like that job?
Like that.
Would you like that job?
No, of course, I'd love it. Are you kidding? That's a fun job. It's just because you're looking at all this wonderful talent and you're grading it. It's great.
Here she is, Simon. Okay, Celebrity Apprentice. You were on. The new season has already started. What do you think?
Well, Wendy, just like you, I have my notes. I have my notes for Celebrity Apprentice. No, in all fairness, because we watch it every season, of course.
Yeah.
I think the season that we were on was the best, that I was on, was the absolute best.
Yes.
I really do. I really do. Yeah. And I watched it Sunday, which you did as well, didn't you?
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I thought that it was right for Cheryl Teagues to go home. She came here on Monday, and every Monday, you know, on the show, we're going to have the person who's canceled from Sunday night. Yeah. So I'm going to be able to follow it.
Follow it, yes, of course.
There are a lot of people on there. I don't even know who they are. I was telling Donald, 18 celebrities is way too many, and I hope that we... Yeah, oh, it's a lot.
And in all fairness, Cheryl Teagues, she reminds me of Nikki. They're both sweet women, but they don't have that aggressiveness, that tenacity that people have in the business. However, I will say that you don't have to be mean either to be in the business.
Well, you can be cunning. Just not mean, but cunning.
Right,
okay, let's...
But I just want to say this. This is what he needed to do for this show, honestly. You know, the Teresa from the...
Housewives of Jersey?
Jersey, yes. What he should have done was he should have also put Danielle Staubs on the show so they can battle it out the entire time. Am I right?
And she's smart.
That's right. That's what he should have done. Danielle should have been right there, and they should have just knocked heads and gone at it the entire time.
Perfect. Isn't LaToya entertaining? All right, so LaToya has recently written a book, and her book is called Starting Over, about your life. Yes. And in one of the passages in the book, she talks about how she smuggled drugs and jewelry unwittingly for the mob. Talk about it, Bunny Rabbit.
It was Bunny Rabbit.
She like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
It was basically, I was... my manager / husband, which all that's in the book, actually.
Do you remember that man, Jack Gordon?
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Well, it was a very, very